Ever wondered what happens to that old phone or busted TV you threw out? To most of us, it's just junk. But to a creator like Zero, it's a gold mine. How does Zero build fully functional radio transmitters from what others consider trash? Stick around, because you're about to find out how he breathes new life into electronic waste. First, let's talk about the components. Zero is a master scavenger. He knows that inside every discarded piece of consumer electronics lies a treasure trove of useful parts. He'll crack open an old TV or radio chassis to find transistors, the heart of his transmitters. NPN types like the BC547 or 2N222 are his go-to, perfect for acting as both an oscillator and an amplifier. Next up are the countless tiny capacitors and resistors. Zero carefully salvages these from old printed circuit boards or PCBs. You'd be amazed what you can find in an old stereo system, especially variable capacitors, which are absolutely critical for tuning the radio frequency. It's like a high-tech treasure hunt. But what about the coils? This is where Zero's craftsmanship really shines. He often hand winds his own inductors. He L-strip copper wire from old transformers or motors found in e-waste and meticulously coil it to the exact specifications he needs. This isn't just salvaging. It's true electronic artistry. Of course, a transmitter needs a voice. For this, Zero looks to old phones or headsets to find tiny electric microphones. These are perfect for capturing audio to be broadcast. And to power his creations, he's incredibly resourceful. He'll use old batteries, sometimes even finding ways to recharge them. Or he might repurpose a hefty computer power supply to get the stable voltage he needs for a clean signal. Finally, the antenna. You might think you need something complex, but Zero keeps it simple and effective. A simple length of copper wire, or even a salvaged piece of metal, can be transformed into an antenna, radiating his signal out into the world. So how does he put it all together? Let's start with AM transmitters. For these, he typically builds a stable radio frequency oscillator. Often, he'll find a crystal in old electronics, which gives him a super stable frequency. He then uses an audio amplifier circuit to modulate or change the amplitude of that carrier wave. This is classic AM radio, built from scraps. For FM transmitters, the approach is a bit different. These are usually built around what's known as an LC tank circuit. This is simply a coil, our inductor, and a capacitor working together. The values of these two components determine the broadcast frequency. When you speak into the microphone, the audio signal varies the frequency of this circuit. That's frequency modulation, or FM, in action, all powered by a humble transistor. What's truly fascinating is Zero's construction style. He doesn't always rely on fancy, professionally made circuit boards. Often he uses a technique called point-to-point wiring, where he solders components directly to each other. It might look chaotic to the untrained eye, but it's a method that requires deep understanding and skill. He proves, time and time again, that you don't need a multi-million-dollar lab to create amazing technology. This whole process is a powerful statement. It shows that innovation isn't just about the newest, shiniest gadget. It's about vision, knowledge, and the creativity to see potential where others only see waste. Zero takes the forgotten remnants of our consumer culture and transforms them into tools of communication, giving a voice to the voiceless. So the next time you see a pile of old electronics, think of Zero. Remember that within that trash lies the potential for connection, for art, and for ingenuity. It's a reminder that with a bit of curiosity and skill, the possibilities are truly endless. Thanks for watching. If you found this journey into Zero's workshop as fascinating as I did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of DIY electronics. Let us know in the comments what you'd like to see Zero build next.